Never get so busy making a living that you forget to make a life.
What is the one difference between a romantic date and being poked in the eye every 5 minutes? If you're new to dating Asian girls, you know that Filipinas are more scared of the sun than an entire coven of vampires, which is why they carry umbrellas everywhere they go, even when it's not raining. Since mine is on the smaller side, she either completely disappears below her sun shield or rams into my face every time she turns. Ouch, right? That's not really how you want your date to go. Now do you? Well, very not, because in today's episode we're going to show you a hidden way to sidestep all of that. Share some intriguing insights into Filipino culture for all you future expats and guide you on how to stay clear of common street scams here in Manila. All while showing you the longest footbridge in the Philippines.
Taking the skywalk. Skywalk, right?
Yeah.
It's so hot today. Very hot.
Let's show them the way through Ayala North.
It's so hot today. You really need to bring umbrella, water. Cannot get dehydrated.
Let's walk on the left first to show them around. Alright guys, we are here next to our home on Ayala Avenue. To give you a quick look, that's the Yuchengku Museum right there, RCBC Plaza, and this is Ayala North Exchange. So if you want to go to Greenbelt, we can either walk down Ayala this way, or we can take a secure hidden way called the Skywalk. Let's show you guys.
Oh, I think the cat left here is a senior cat. Others are adopted. Getting adopted.
In case you guys watch our food vlogs, this is our Italianis, right next to our home. And let's go.
Don't you have a healthy lifestyle? Let's stop.
I'll let you go first. So this is actually a very typical thing here in Asia. In skyscrapers, they have malls, very often several floor highs. And one of the malls here literally links to the skywalk we're talking about. Want to walk through the mall or want to walk outside? Okay. So let's show you guys the view.
It's a really nice view.
See, that's the view from the first floor of the mall.
So hot.
And there we go. Let's go. So this is a Wednesday, and it's actually 12 o'clock, which is why there are so many people trying to go to restaurants?
Lunchtime.
Lunchtime.
So amazing. It's like a gold bars, but past and printed places.
Exactly. Let's have a closer look at it. See that? And that's what it looks like if you pan down. At night, this is really beautiful. We have to show you guys.
And the very nice piers, everything is so clean.
And this is downtown Makati, Ayala Avenue. And as you can see, the
Very
skyscrapers
tall towers
are very impressive.
everywhere.
So if you guys watched our Filipinos or vampires video, you probably noticed that a lot of Asians, especially girls, really like to keep their skin protected. Irene actually has an umbrella right there, carrying it as usual.
No, because sunlight is not healthy if it's over 10 a.m. It's okay to get the sunlight like every morning. It's like a vitamin E, but if it's this hot, you cannot get that.
And so what they do is very often they actually build these roofed sideways or sidewalks. And as you can see here, you can get shade all the time. And if you actually have sensitive skin and it's a very sunny day out like today, you can take something we call the skywalk, not to be confused with the Skyway, which is basically the highway running through Manila for cars to walk to most of the malls. And it has some nice stores and graffiti. And when I say graffiti, I literally mean street art. Oh yeah.
I want that dog.
That's too big for the condo, honey. So this is what it looks like. And right over there on the right, we have one of the best hospitals in the country in walking distance. And it's called Makati Med. The other hospital, in case you have failing health and want to move to the Philippines, is in BGC, which is a neighboring city. And it's called St. Luke's, exactly. But this is Makati Med. We went there once or twice. Incredibly short wait, very professional, lots of staff.
The doctors are so awesome, great.
Very modern.
Very accommodating.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
It's so wide, so in case there's lots of people, it's not gonna be crowded.
Yeah, we're both introverts, so we don't usually like huge crowds of people. And on the weekend, Makati is virtually deserted because it's the business district. But we wanted to show you just like a Wednesday noon, so you can see even if you are introverted, you're not literally being stepped upon like in Paris or New York or other countries like that, where they have capital cities such as this.
And also Filipinos are so polite. Filipinos are polite, so they know how to respect spaces.
Did you know that having a supportive spouse can boost your chances of success by 84%?
You might be familiar with the opposite. A partner who criticizes your business effort, engages in passive-aggressive puts-downs, or overwhelms you with trivial tasks.
Research shows that unsupportive spouses don't just complicate your day, they halve your chances of success.
Here on Couplepreneurs Chronicles, we guide you on how to find a spouse overseas who doesn't just offer emotional support but actively contributes to building your business and realizing your dreams.
Our playlists below cover everything from health and wealth to relationships, happiness, and how to relocate to Asia, exactly as I did.
We don't just highlight the challenges, we equip you with the tools to transform both your personal and business life.
From cultivating supportive relationships to mastering business strategies online, we've got you covered.
If you're aiming to drastically cut your expenses and significantly enhance your quality of life,
Subscribe now!
Know how to respect spaces, so yeah.
Irene is wondering why I'm not catching up, because we usually walk hand in hand, and since this is the first time we try to shoot a long form walking log, she like feels lonely.
I don't feel lonely.
Well,
I'm not used to it.
Exactly. So if you guys are like me and you really like watching Irene walk.
If you want to have like a massage.
Oh yeah, I was about to tell you.
It's everywhere here.
So on something like the Skywalk, there are stores everywhere. So this is a massage parlor for Thai body massage, and Swedish massage, and so on.
And this massage is like very famous. This name.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, Thai. I think we even have that in the building, right?
I've seen that everywhere. I think it's so famous here.
And you can very easily get off the Skywalk. There's ladders everywhere, stairs, even escalators, and yeah.
Everyone is talking how hot this month is.
How hot it is?
Yeah, I think it's like summer already.
Yeah.
So guys, you should always wear sunscreen.
Yeah, guilty. I don't do any of these things.
Because, you know, sun can damage your skin. And it can cause skin cancer everywhere.
No, it can't. Look, we're in the Skywalk.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So there's like some part of the Philippines, especially Jensen, where it's like so hot. Really like a very high SPF. Use it every 2 hours.
Wow.
Your exposure, have like a very sun exposure.
Like Irene knows so many things about skincare. I have been in long-term relationships since I was like 16. I've never met anybody who knows so much about skin, hair, products.
Yeah.
And she's so surprised because she tells me that's just completely normal.
Asians really know how to take care of ourselves. So if you're Filipino, if you're Asian, I'm not saying that some of Westerners, they are also like good at taking care of themselves. But most Asian really knows how to take care of themselves.
Yeah.
Especially Filipinos.
Here's another thing I want to show you guys. So they have this cool art. So this is actually advertising. And if you remember our waifu wall video, the store is actually open now. So this is the Elton Tower. We are just behind Ayala Avenue. And this is basically what the store looks like now. Have a look at that.
So awesome. They have lots of stuff, like anime stuff.
Cool stuff, right? Right. Look at that. Brand new. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Figurines.
So cute.
Oh, is that Tifa? That actually is Tifa and Cloud. Like, so even old people can recognize things. And if you remember, the waifu wall is right here. So I don't know if they're planning on actually making it bigger.
They're expanding it, I guess. They're still like renovating it inside. Maybe.
They may be doing that, yeah. And so here's what you can basically see the Skywalk from the outside. Let me just show you. So that's what it looks like, and that's where we're going next.
And also, as you notice, guys, everywhere, it's like restaurants everywhere because Filipinos are like food lovers.
My God, it's really amazing how to stay thin in this country. And they're actually, well, how can I put this? Some are failing.
Really?
compared to Japan. So, but it's very understandable because in Europe, we don't really have all that many brands. And here, I was literally making a fool of myself the first time I came to visit, because I was just amazed at the variety. Like, if you live in Bordeaux, France, or something like that, like, you can't find like Dairy Cream, Tim Hortons, Dunkin' Donuts.
That's an American brand, right? Dairy Cream.
Yeah, but here it's like you have all the foods, like American, European.
He was so surprised because he saw like his very first time 7-Eleven, and I was like, huh? That's so common.
Yeah, we don't have 7-Eleven in France, so I was just utterly amazed that there are stores that are open 24 hours, have virtually everything, and are very attractively priced.
Cool drink sounds good.
One thing that is even in Makati is the cabling. So if you look outside, you will see that most of the power lines in the Philippines are actually not underground. So in province cities in particular, you'll notice like a huge amount of cables.
You should be careful if you walk there. If you see like people hanging,
yeah,
you should watch out.
that doesn't really happen here, but in the province at night you definitely should watch out. All right, so here's some of the street art I wanted to show you guys. So look at that, the ceiling.
It's in the sea.
Yeah, look at that.
It's so cool.
It's really impressive, right? And I really love how polite Filipinos are. Like the lady you see on screen now literally went out of her way to walk behind me. And that is just awesome. Just because she saw I was filming. So yeah, smile more. It continues to be street art everywhere.
If you hated the sun, this is for you.
Yeah, I like walking Ayala because it's just so beautiful. But whenever the sun is out, Irene basically says, "Skywalk, skywalk!"
Yeah.
This part of the skywalk is a car park. So lots and lots of parking spaces available.
Hot in here.
Look at that. It's like non-stop.
Isn't here it's like a restaurant?
Yeah, House of Lasagna, right? They're currently closed. But just to illustrate what I said about international food, very, very easy to get. This is what a typical side street looks like. Never get so busy making a living that you forget to make a life. That's like a really, really impactful statement if you're going to work, right?
Yes.
Work hard, play hard, it says.
They have like advertisement because the weather is so hot, like cold drinks.
Yeah. And if you're wondering why that part of the skywalk is currently blocked out, they're building a skyscraper right there. And so as soon as we come up to that junction, there's a staircase and I'll be able to show you. And just in case you're wondering if you're disabled or you had like a skiing accident, not very likely in the Philippines, there is wheelchair access.
That's for the people who use wheelchair.
Yeah.
You can easily access the walk.
The ramp? Yeah, the ramp. Okay, and always flowers everywhere. And here you go. This is the skyscraper they're currently building. Like, have a look at that. So impressive, right?
It is so deep.
And yeah, that's what a skyscraper looks like when it's being constructed. We actually took a video of that earlier. So
you put lots of blocks in case of emergency.
yeah.
No accident.
So this is Ayala right over there.
Yeah.
We'll show you on another walk.
If you like more of this video, you should subscribe to my channel.
You definitely should.
And there's like the thing that I also noticed here. Like if you went here, if you go here, visit Manila, and you walk the street, there's like always like a lady or people who's like trying to ask you, "Hi ma'am, you want to work? You want a job?"
Oh yeah, that's true. I don't know why they do that. But I mean, I guess in the West we're more concerned with finding a job. Here they walk up to you and offer you one. I guess that's cool. This is a back door to one of the skyscrapers. So this is the Enterprise Center, which is on Ayala. And let me just show you guys what it looks like. So the skywalk is just basically a back door. Here is the Enterprise Center. There you go. We'll walk by in the front on the next one. You were saying that? About the jobs?
Yeah, about the job in Jensen, you cannot actually easily get a job there.
Jensen is a city in the south of the Philippines.
If you wanna come here, especially if you're a Filipino, you should be keen when it comes to that kind of job because we don't know what they are offering.
Ah, it
So,
might be
legal or
might be scammy or something like that.
So, you know, legal.
So look at this, guys. Hairdresser in the parking lot, and of course the street art. Also, in case you're wondering why there are armed guards everywhere, it's just a Filipino thing. They may be carrying like big ass shotguns, but they are so friendly. And I mean, they are very friendly if you're not trying to rob the place. But like very, very often, you're lost, you ask for directions, they will literally help you. So that is very, very different from the West, where, you know, military police, stuff like that, you don't even want to talk to them. They look...
like watching buildings because it's a private property.
Yeah, there's private security.
Private security.
Starving? So are we looking for healthy Korean food? Yes, we are, but that restaurant is currently undergoing renovations. So we can't.
Cannot for now. If you notice, it's like lots of restaurants everywhere. Oh, even there, show them right.
Restaurants everywhere. So if you're new here, we actually have a very healthy lifestyle. We're not like fitness nuts or anything, but we usually fast from roughly 7, 8 o'clock in the evening to lunch. And so we haven't eaten anything since, well, yesterday. And just coffee or, water. And so the reason why we do that is obviously, the whole weight loss thing. Look at that, guys. They have a motorcycle store on the skywalk. So good luck getting that out the front door, but that's probably why it's close to the parking garage.
It's not necessary to do a hardcore diet.
Yeah, so we can do fasting, and it's not only for the health benefit, because whenever you talk about health benefits, basically everybody will tell you that they have a different diet or a different methodology, and we just do it because once you go out of fasting, the food just tastes twice as good. So that's just our weird little thing.
It's dangerous to do like a unhealthy diet.
Yeah, you should have a balanced, healthy diet. So, in case you're wondering what the heck is what I'm currently pointing at, very, very often in the Philippines, international clothing retailers don't seem to get that they are in a tropical country. And so they show us like long sleeves and like big jackets and stuff like that because it's so fashionable. But it's like 35, 40 degrees. So it's very difficult to wear these. And I actually, working in marketing and being a consultant, I walked into one of these stores and just like checked with them, because also their marketing material is very, very international. And it seems just extremely hard to market like a winter fur coat worn by an African American person to a tiny Asian woman, for example. But they still do it. And the stores are, well, let's just say pretty much empty. So I asked them, why do you persist? Wouldn't it make more sense to market to your, clientele and sell things that are in accordance to the climate? And they just say, well, that's the brand directive. And so, yeah, store is mostly empty. So if you want to buy stuff cheap, you can do that as a Westerner because they just run promotions non-stop.
If your shopping malls are looking like this, get ready to have your mind blown. Because not only does this one have a tropical jungle as its center, it also hides the strangest church I have ever seen. Plus, some dude tries to swoop it on my girl the moment I leave to film it. Will I be back in time to save her? Click here to find out! If you don't like your life, do something about it.
Like, subscribing to this channel.
Anyway, that's it for today. Until next time, remember, how you feel isn't real. The behavior creates the benefit.